Oh, those are delicious.
That's the way I remember it.
So beautiful.
They say prices in Puerto Vallarta are going up, and after last week's video, we believe them. We may have had the perfect 48 hours in paradise, but now we're paying for it literally. Today we've only got 400 pesos each, that's about 20 bucks, to have a great day in Puerto Vallarta.
But can you still really experience Puerto Vallarta on a budget? Let's see what kind of day 400 pesos gets you.
Lucky for us, we're in the land of cheap eats, so I think we could do breakfast on a budget.
And you know, in Mexico, you can get very good breakfast tacos. This time we're gonna have birria.
That's one of my favorite breakfast tacos.
And this street, Constitucion, is full of taquerias and juice places. You know, also workers, they have breakfast over here before going to work.
So today we're gonna be eating at Birria Robles. Already looks like it's getting pretty full and it's pretty early in the morning.
So let's try it out. Dos dorados. Para mí van a ser dos blandos. Over here they don't have menu. It's good. Like he was telling us everything that they have to offer. So we ordered 2 dorados for Juliana, that is like crispy, and 2 blandos for me that are soft tacos. So we're gonna try only 2 and 2. Then if we want more, we'll see. But remember, we're in a budget.
Yeah.
Over here I have a question for the audience. Do you prefer it soft? Or do you prefer it crunchy?
And of course we got a little consomme on the side because you can't do birria without that. I'm a crunchy girly. I love my tacos dorados. We are gonna dip them and enjoy them. Oh, those are hot. Oh, those are delicious. They're spectacular. I am a sucker for birria. I know that this is just gonna fill us up. Nothing like a hearty birria and then heading to the beach after, because of course, we gotta see the beach in Vallarta. And we know just the spot.
We're in the streets of Constitucion and Basilio Vadillo. And over here, you can take the bus over there for 10 pesos. And it could take you to a lot of places that we have visited in different videos. They can take you to Mismaloya, Conchachinas, Colomitos, what else, Juliana?
Boca de Tomatlan.
Boca de Tomatlan, that's right, but we're going to a different place today. And in all these places, every single trip starts visiting the Oxxo to get our goods.
I'm on snack duty. You gotta get the cacahuates japoneses. If you haven't had these, they're my favorite snack in Mexico. I know Martín will be browsing this section shortly. But I need some sparkling water, that's for sure. Nothing says beach day like a nice little Topo Chico or something. Yes, 20 pesos for this.
Or should we take also a bar of water?
Yeah, some water would be good.
All right.
My favorite, Bonafont. I went through a phase where I actually calculated the pH of all the water in Mexico, and this one was the best, because I'm that weird.
And for me, because we're in Puerto Vallarta, they have this one that they don't have in the US, that it's Pacifico Suave. So it's even like not as strong. It's only 3.4%. So I'm gonna have one of these.
So in total at Oxxo we spent 93 pesos, plus we also had stuff for sandwiches back at our place. So that was in total 150 pesos for bread, turkey deli meat, and some panela. And there's enough sandwiches. I counted the slices of meat today, Martín, by hand. There's enough sandwiches for 6. So we used a third of the materials. I know I'm getting really nerdy with the math. In total, we had 50 pesos worth of sandwich materials in our bag with us today. So we're doing pretty good with our budget so far, right, mi amor?
Yep.
We hop on our bus for another 10 pesos each and get off at the sign that says Condominios Playa Gemelas. It's easy to miss, so we always have our map open on our phone to track it. And if you don't have phone service in Mexico, we'll leave a link and discount to our favorite eSIM provider in the description.
Okay, so it was around, what do you say, 10, 15 minutes?
15 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, so we arrived to these stairs. I don't know, looks sketchy. Just
Trust us.
Trust us, you're gonna see it's gonna be beautiful. We're in Playa Gemelas, which actually, I think it's only the second time I visited this one before. You can hear the waves, and let's go down.
It is a little sketchy, you're right, honey? so beautiful.
Thank you.
Like I said, this is only my second time at Playa Gemelas. And to be honest, I didn't swim at the beach much whenever we were living here. Working in Puerto Vallarta is very different than vacationing here. Back when I was in hotels, I worked 6 days a week, long hours, in the heat and humidity. I would see the ocean from the lobby, watch it in the distance, and then get back to work. Most nights, by the time I got home, all I wanted was to crack open a beer and put on a football game. And honestly, most nights, that's all there was time for. So this whole Puerto Vallarta on a budget thing, that was my life. I'd skip the 10 pesos bus ride just to have a few coins for our wedding, our honeymoon, a date night with Juliana, anything that gave us something to look forward to. So sitting here now, watching the tide roll in, this feels like a luxury. And I know it's one that a lot of my old co-workers and a lot of locals here don't always get to have. I guess I've come a long way since I left my country. And honestly, I feel grateful. But sometimes, I also feel a little guilty that I left them all behind.
So we could definitely rent some tables and chairs here, but
I don't know how many times we're gonna say this, but we're in a budget.
yeah.
You know?
We always carry a little sarong whenever we travel to beach places like this, so we could just sit. There's some nice shade here too. So.
That's right. The reason why we take over here is to take a sarong because it's so thin, so you don't feel it whenever you put it in your bag. And also it dries very good.
Exactly.
Very fast.
Yeah, but the water is so blue here. I don't even know if it can be picked up on camera, and this is just such a nice spot. I love it. I mean, we're gonna be here for a while.
That's right.
We're gonna be spending all day here, getting hot, sweaty, sandy, eating our sandwiches, and then we're gonna head back to our place to refreshen ourselves for the late afternoon activities.
By the way, it's over here. It wasn't a lie.
Nice and warm now too. It's
No,
more like a
cool.
panini.
They're cool. They're nice.
Yeah. Oh, they're cool?
Yep.
Good.
With 40 pesos round trip bus fare factored in, we've already used up about half our budget. And now we're back in the expensive area of downtown. Let's just say if we're gonna make this work, we have to get creative.
So we're now nice and clean without any sand. And we're over here again in the center of Puerto Vallarta.
And one of our favorite things to do, you guys, is go to this little stand back here to have some Tejuino, because that drink is popular in this area.
It's in Calle Honduras in the neighborhood 5 de Diciembre. So we're gonna get over there and then we're gonna enjoy the sunset.
A ver, entonces, ¿un tejuino o quién probó la tuba?
Para ella un tejuino y para mí una tuba.
I actually have no idea they sold tuba here too, and I haven't tried it before. Turns out it's a fermented coconut drink topped with nuts and apple, and it's good.
Yo soy una tuba y ella un tejuino.
¿Y estás aquí en este lugar todos los días?
Sí, pero yo nomás el puro domingo.
Ah,
Siempre
ok.
hay aquí, pero nunca más días.
Sí, porque la otra vez habíamos visto a un señor.
Sí,
Él trabaja de lunes a sábado.
Ya.
¿qué horas?
Él viene de 12 a 6.
Ah, okay.
We were even planning to have tuba, but it's very refreshing. But over here, the tejuino, it's from the state of Nayarit. Right now, it's consumed in the states of Nayarit, Jalisco, and Michoacán. And it's very refreshing, very refreshing. And it has corn, it has piloncillo, that is like a sweet kind of thing, and it has lime. So it's very good for digestion and refreshing, as I already said. So it's one of the beverages that they are from the region, and I really encourage you to try it. It was only 30 pesos each.
I'm obsessed with this drink. My family and I, we went through a serious craving of this last time we were in Vallarta, where every single day we were coming here. It's also a probiotic. It's thick, almost like drinking yogurt, but sweet and lemony. So in this heat, it feels so refreshing. I'm obsessed. I could drink liters and liters of this. I think we're gonna take it to the beach though, because it's almost time for sunset.
At sunset, especially on Sundays, Playa Camarones is packed with local families, so we find a spot in the middle of the action.
Oh my gosh, the sunsets in Puerto Vallarta just are unbeatable.
And we noticed something from the last time that we were over here. All this beach, it was covered by little rocks. But now, there's only one single place that is over there covered by rocks, not the entire beach.
I don't know what happened. Beach though, it's still such a great vibe because there's just locals here. And I love watching all the families, especially on a Sunday like today.
Yeah, especially we like it because it's free, Juliana.
Yeah, exactly.
Just find a nice place to sit and just enjoy the sunset.
After that, it is not over. We still have a lot to do around this area. A lot of fun, free things to do.
Totally.
After finishing our drinks, we head down to the Malecón because Sunday night is the best time to be here. A free show under the arches, the Papantla flyers circling overhead, kids lining up for a ride on the rocking horses. And if none of that appeals to you, you could always just, I don't know, make out with someone if that's the kind of night you're having.
And then there is the dancing. Every Sunday night for years, maybe decades, people gathered in Plaza de Armas for dancing. And it looks like tonight they are dancing danzón.
¿Será que estás cerca de mí? ¿Será que tú cantas por mí? Cuando la vela prendí.
My grandfather used to dance danzón. That's a traditional dance. Like if you knew how to dance danzón around the 60s, 70s, you were the guy.
Sé que no tuvimos tiempo de podernos despedir. Sé que hubo otros caminos y tuviste que partir.
Oh my gosh, we couldn't come to Puerto Vallarta and not have Pepe's tacos.
That's right. We used to have these at least once a week whenever we used to live 2 blocks away from here.
I got a little scared because last time I was in Vallarta, the line was out the door. I was like, uh-oh, has this place been ruined? And the tacos were really, really burnt, so I was a little worried that this place just completely went downhill. But today, it looks back to the Pepe's I know and love, so
Yeah.
I'm happy.
So let's put some salsa and let's eat it.
Oh, by the way, we have to tell them the cost, right?
That's right.
Did some calculations for 2 agua mineral.
Agua minerales.
And 6 total tacos.
That's right.
We're at 273 pesos.
Yeah, because we also, to that account, it's the tip.
Cheers, mi amor. Yep. So freaking good.
That's the way I remember this one.
And fun fact, I actually took my bachelorette party here, all of us dressed up. I love it that much here.
That's right.
When we started this day with only 400 pesos each, we were wondering if it would be enough. But one of the biggest lessons Mexico will teach you is that the best parts of life, they're usually free. And tacos taste better when they're cheaper.
We end the day at our favorite street Churros on the corner of Peru and Uruguay, where we get 4 churros for 20 pesos, bringing us to the grand total of 676 pesos. That's 338 pesos each, just under $17.
So it's definitely still possible to have a good day in Vallarta without spending a fortune.
Yeah, you don't have to be a millionaire to just have a little piece of this paradise.
Oh my gosh, I had such a fun day and we got to visit some of our favorite stops. Last week we posted a video of the perfect 48 hours in Puerto Vallarta, so if you need more inspiration of things to do, check that one out next.
Yeah, and that one we spent. That's why we couldn't spend on this one.
Exactly. We'll leave a video to our side for you guys to keep watching our adventures so long.
Travel well.
And make the road to your neighborhood. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.